The pro race was embarrassing.
He is running down, and he is not happy as he punches the windshield of Gavin Boschel.
Hey there, NASCAR heads. Welcome back to our YouTube channel for all things motorsports. Today, we've got a thrilling story from the stock car racing scene with an unexpected twist involving none other than NASCAR legend Dale Earnhardt Jr. And what's even better, we have an exclusive scoop for you. So, if you're ready to dive into the world of racing drama, hit that subscribe button and let's get started. It's Martinsville for the next thrilling chapter in stock car racing, but our story today takes us back to a recent pit stop at Tri-County Speedway that's still making headlines. Here, Dale Earnhardt Jr. finds himself in a web of chaos and confusion in his late model stock car series. The scene is Granite Falls, a backdrop ripe for drama. Trouble started with Katie Hedinger and Caden Kvappel triggering a pileup on the racetrack.
Just trying to get rolling and stay to the outside of that 96 car. Oh no! They hit! Hedinger spins out, and the rest of the field is going to pile in. Heavy carnage as they wad him up. Ashton Higgins, Brent Cruz, Nick Loden.
And the drama soon escalated to the pit road. However, it seems like what happened next really upset Dale Earnhardt Jr. With just 2 laps to go, drivers Gavin Boschel and Ashton Higgins locked horns in a fierce battle. Boschel, not one to play by the rules, nudged Higgins in a desperate bid to gain the upper hand. But what followed next was a chain reaction of chaos, as out of turn 3, the number 9 of Higgins met the unforgiving wall.
What happens here with 2 to go? Trying to run the outside, but that 25 has a lot of speed right now. They'll come around this time to see the white flag.
What is Gavin Boschel willing to do? He gets down to the bottom of the racetrack. Ashton Higgins to the white flag. Boschel drives it in on the bottom of the racetrack in 1 and 2, but Higgins holds the spot. Contact off the corner. Higgins saves the race car. Boschel sends it in deep on the bottom. Into the side of Higgins. He crashes. Gavin Boschel through for the win as Higgins slams the wall.
Out of his car and out for vengeance, Higgins was a storm on 2 legs, smashing Boschel's windshield in an unbridled fit of rage.
Opportunity to review, and you can see Higgins jumping out. He is not a happy camper as he is running down, and he is not happy as he punches the windshield of Gavin Boschel.
But that was just the beginning. Pit lane turned into a battleground, with crew members joining the fray, creating a scene straight out of a Hollywood blockbuster.
Get back! You stop! Hey, everybody stop! And I finish you. Stop! Hey, you know what? We race out of a one-bay garage. Give them big money. You got a record, stay running. Easy on chicken shit.
Listen to me, buddy. Don't come that way. Listen, man, I didn't mean to. That way.
I was driving like that every single way.
It escalated so rapidly that the long arm of the law had to intervene, as Dale Jr. was left grappling with a PR nightmare. In a recent episode of his podcast, Dale Jr. didn't hold back one bit. He called the pro race embarrassing and emphasized the need for a heart-to-heart with the drivers.
I wasn't shocked or surprised. I was more disappointed and embarrassed a little bit by the pro series. And, you know, you're not going to have that every single week, but every once in a while it's going to happen, and you just have to, you know, try to get to the drivers, have a conversation with them, tell them, look, man, you know, we cannot have this. It's even worse when it spills over into the pits. You got grown people fighting like kids, shouting over the roofs of race cars at each other. It's a really bad look.
As the sun dipped below the horizon at the North Carolina track, a swift resolution came into play. Both drivers involved received probation for the remainder of the season, while Higgins was slapped with a $500 fine for his unauthorized dash across the track. In an exclusive interview with Essentially Sports, Higgins offered an olive branch to Earnhardt, acknowledging the chaos and expressing remorse. He said he just wanted Earnhardt Jr. to understand why he was as mad as he was.
I've talked to some series officials, and, asked them if they could possibly relay a message to him and, let him know that, I was sorry and, didn't mean for it to get that heated and out of hand. We just let our emotions get the best of us. But, at the same time, he has to understand where I'm coming from. This is probably going to put me out for the rest of the season. So, it's tough, but, we'll all learn from it, hopefully. But I definitely get why he's upset, and, he has a right to be. So, we'll see what the car store comes out with, what their statement is, and we'll move on from there. Yeah, I would just apologize to him and, let him know that, I was sorry for everything that happened on the front stretch. It got out of hand, and it looks bad on everybody, not just me. It looks bad for the series and all the other teams as well. So I just apologize on behalf of that, and, let him know that, that wouldn't happen again. But I would just kind of, I'm sure he does understand where I'm coming from, but, I just want him to understand, why I was as mad as I was, which I'm sure he did. But, really, I would just apologize to him for all the stuff that happened on the front stretch.
Surprisingly, it appeared that Dale Earnhardt Jr. did understand the underlying dynamics of such incidents, quipping, "I want there to be some controversy."
This week, man, straight up, the pro race was embarrassing. I want things to be sensational. I want there to be some controversy. I'm okay with drivers going over that line and maybe being a bit aggressive, but a lot of what I saw was egregious and just too much, right? The last lap, the guy just really got dumped. And we've seen that there before at that exact same racetrack in that exact same corner in that exact same situation a year or two ago.
With 2023 closing out its final months and the racing series heading into the season's final stretch, we can only wonder what's in store. Will there be smoother laps and cooler heads on the track? Stay tuned for more exclusive stories about Ashton Higgins with NASCAR in and out on Essentially Sports. If you enjoyed this racing drama, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more exciting motorsports content. Until next time, this is NASCAR in and out on Essentially Sports. Keep the pedal to the metal.